story about the homeless man in Atlanta who made a public plea for a place to stay and more than 1,000 women responded? This man, who goes by the name of Big Boss Escobar, posted in a Facebook group called Atlanta Rooms for Rent. He said, "I recently lost my home, just need a place that is reasonable price so I can get back on my feet. I'm tired of sleeping in Atlanta shelters. Very quiet person and stay to myself, work a job and also have a clothing line. I moved to Atlanta from St. Louis, Missouri 4 years ago. If anybody have any resources you can send my way, I will accept. Thank you. I appreciate it." And of course, the women came through. "You can come stay with me, boo," a woman named Britt wrote. "Off bed, cold AC, plenty of food, and the Wi-Fi jumping." A woman named Tish Lee wrote, "You can stay with me." A woman named Courtney said, "Woo, if you're in my area, you can come stay with me for free. I'll take care of you." After his post went viral and more than 1,000 women responded to his request for a place to stay, he went on Facebook Live to clarify that he's not just a pretty face. He's looking for something real.
I want it to be the woman I'm finna lock in with. So whoever it is, fuck all that I look good shit. Is you really trying to lock in so we can get shit right?
Now be for real, ladies. If he came up to you and said he needed a place to stay, how would you respond? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
This annoys me. It shouldn't, but it does. And that's no hate to my man. We all have down times in our life where we're not where we want to be. Some people end up homeless, losing jobs. Happens to the best of us. And I'm hoping that young man gets on his feet and becomes a contributing member to society. And it's also crazy because these are exactly the same women who are willing to openly let a stranger move into their home. These are also the same women who just a couple weeks ago were picking a bear over a man. Yeah, okay. Well, let's hear more of the women's opinions on it.
I can't tell you scared of these men. Not the way you be out here giving out your address so freely and letting them come over there and Netflix and chill. The way you be going over their house when you don't even know them.
Y'all remember when I told you that my content was going to age well? Well, it looks like it and I already started. I done been saying since I got on this app, don't let women fool you. They care about looks just as much as men. A lot of times they'll put looks aside if there's something else that they can gain in that situation with that man, like a lifestyle or money. But trust and believe, they still care about looks. All of these women who was going around lying and capping for the man versus bear just so that they could be in agreement with other women, just so that they could get brownie points from other women, when the reality of it was a lot of them are desperate, pathetic women who would always pick the man. Right? And now you're getting to see for yourself. You got comment sections full of women talking about they would house this man, feed this man. And then you got the Wade Wilson situation. You got the women lusting over a murderer. But these was the same women who told you that they were scared of the man, right? And then you got people talking about this ain't the same women. It's absolutely the same women. When I made my video about Wade Wilson, you know what triggered it? Because I was under the comments section and I started clicking on profiles. And you know what I did? I clicked on a profile and I started strolling and I seen my face. I seen my face because this woman made a take about me and then had the audacity to be in the comment section lusting over Wade Wilson. And that's the reason why I made my video. So to sit up and say these ain't the same women is absolutely the same women. Because at the end of the day, y'all like to impress other women on the internet. What you say on the internet and what you doing in real life is two different things. I don't play these games with y'all about believing what you saying in the comment section, what video you posted so that you can get brownie points from other women. I know how y'all living in real life. I see how you living in real life. I see how you put your kids in jeopardy in real life by moving in bums because you attracted to them, getting your kids molested, DV and everything else because you think a man is fine. You so pathetic. You want a man so bad, you will bring anybody up in that house just to say you got one. But you'll get on the internet and make it seem like you're scared of men and you will pick the bear.
And she made several great points there. One, when she talked about how women are invested in men's looks, just like men are invested in women's looks. That's 100% truth. Don't let women lie to you. Now, they will bypass looks if your bread long. If your money is long as a man, you got the bag. Obviously, a woman would get with any man if his money is long enough. But yes, looks matter. And it also tells me a couple other things. How women are so full of shit when they talk about how the average man has to have a lot of money or they won't get with them. They'll get with bum ass dudes as long as they look good. have them dudes coming to their house, eating their kids' cereals, fruit snacks, Lunchables, and everything else, just so that dude can be digging in them guts. And then another thing, I forgot all about the Wade Wilson thing. That was just recently. If you guys don't know, Wade Wilson is a man who's on trial for a double deletion of 2 women, I believe in Florida, but I could be mistaken about the state. And I started to make this video last week, but I didn't get a chance to. There were women all over social media lusting after this dude. This dude looked like a Grand Theft Auto Joker knockoff character. These face tattoos, a swastikas on the side of his head. We got a goddamn white supremacist that women is lusting after.
The funny thing is, when I heard this Wade Wilson story, I was about to make a video saying to the ladies how I understand why they chose the bear. Was about to be 100% sympathetic and say most men probably owe y'all an apology. Not to say I don't understand the context of choosing the bear. But judging by the 30-something fan videos that I've seen about Wade Wilson, judging by the hundreds of comments of women talking about how fine he is and how good he looks, with zero remorse for the women he killed, by the way. It's a little bit conflict of interest, contradicting, if you will, don't you think? Don't get it twisted. Women have always confused the shit out of me. How a woman can be literally starving and not know what she wants to eat, that confuses me. How a woman can be mad at her man for leaving the toilet seat up, but he can't get mad for her leaving it down, that confuses me. How a man is a body-shaming jerk for not wanting to date an oversized or a big woman, but it's perfectly okay for a woman to not want to date a short guy, that confuses me. And we can sweep all that shit under the rug, but this situation confuses the fuck out of me. Because how do you say I chose the bear to go with the safer route than opt to choose the devil? Hey, but I guess as long as he's handsome, right? Truth of the matter is, most of y'all chose the bear because you don't know how to choose a man.
And that's a fact.
But you know what also makes me remember, this isn't the first time, this isn't the second, third, or fourth time. There was a guy, I remember his name was Jeremy Meeks. I could be getting his name wrong, but he went viral probably close to 10 years ago after he got arrested. His mugshot went online, and then at one moment ended up changing his entire life.
This is the world's hottest felon. He was a violent person and a gang member. He spent 9 years in prison, but believe it or not, being in jail was the best thing that could ever happen to him. It was all thanks to this mugshot. The cops posted this on their Facebook page to show off the progress they made in the fight against gun violence. Someone saw it, shared it online, and because of his looks, it went viral. And the world named him the world's hottest felon. As soon as he walked out of jail, he found himself in a new world. Walking in the biggest fashion shows, starring in movies, and making more money than he could ever imagine.
And I did a video a long time on the Jeremy Meeks story as well. I believe that a woman married him when he got out of jail, helped him turn his life around right after he went viral, had a kid with her, divorced her, and then he got with some English billionaire's daughter. And I can't remember if they got married or not, but I know they had a child together, and he left her ass too, man. So again, it's just amazing how women will pick and choose which man needs money and which man doesn't, when a lot of them, you just gotta look good enough and they'll clean your dirty drawers, man. And I'm not no hater. More power to all these guys, man. They're not forcing on women to do this shit. They're choosing to do so. It's just amazing when we just had the man versus bear conversation that so many women were picking the bear, the bear, the bear. And when I first saw that, I just thought that's preposterous. This ain't Winnie the Pooh. The bear will rip you to shreds and delete you. What are you talking about? But I think the second young lady, I believe her name is Dana Dade on TikTok, she makes the point that it's the echo chamber of women following other women. We're going to go along with the bear versus man conversation because it makes men look bad. False narrative that all men are just monsters. But they're willing to let strangers into their home and actual monsters like Wade Wilson if given the opportunity. Knowing that that man deleted 2 other women.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
But hey, what the hell do I know? You guys let me know what you think at the party in the comments. It's Commander Theo Coop, but you can
Call me bitch.
do better. Squad, fall out.
Excuse me, bitches?